RPT Entertainment.
Yeah.
How are you doing,
How are you doing, Joel?
No, I'm good. And yourself?
Good. First of all, I want to say, it's a pleasure to speak to you. And the person we're speaking to tonight is Joel Bunche from the Bronx. He is a martial artist, actor. I mean, he even rapper. Yeah, he's got a long resume, people. Long resume, to where it's like, I mean, this guy can do it all. But also, I mean, he has, at his young age too, and it makes me kind of envious. He's at his young age, he's doing all of these things. By the time he gets to be my age, he's going to be, who knows? Who knows? Okay, future. What a future. So, Joel, the one thing I want to ask you is this, because, I'm really into, the combat and stuff like, and the martial arts and the boxing. How long have you been into the martial arts?
14. I've been in the martial arts for 14 years.
14 years. You was a kid.
Yeah, I started, 14, 15 years old, yeah.
Wow. What got you started onto that?
My inspirations was my grandfather and Bruce Lee, and obviously, me fighting in the street and stuff. So people in the street told me I could do it as well.
Nice.
What about your grandfather? What was he into martial arts also?
He was a 4th degree black belt in Shotokan.
A 4th degree black belt in Shotokan?
Wow.
Now, you know what? I won't lie. I'm very ignorant to what Shotokan is, but to be a 4th degree black belt, your grandfather to be a 4th degree black belt, that is an inspiration. I mean, you grew up around this man. You saw the trophies, you saw the accolades and everything else. You heard his stories. So
well, I never saw any of it. I have a picture of him, and they told me about it. I didn't. He passed away. He passed away when I was 6.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that.
I mean, I spent time with him. It's cool.
You spend time with him then.
I spent like I said, I spent my early years with him, and I remember him and everything like that. He was, but he never brought that out to me, but I found out later on.
Wow, that must have been a very strong connection that you had for you to, want to go into it yourself. And the fact that he was 4th degree that's incredible.
4th degree is
incredible.
Yeah.
And as Robert said, he doesn't know about Shotokan karate, so you can tell him and our listeners all about Shotokan.
Shotokan is it goes way back. It goes back in the days of Gichi Funakoshi, before it was called karate, before it was called Shotokan. It was ate, means hand, and Gichi Funakoshi just had a system of just self-defense. He didn't really have a name for it. It was just a self-defense system to protect himself. Obviously, there was a whole Japanese war, and from there on, obviously he had to make money. He was also a poet, and obviously because remember, Shotokan karate is a Japanese martial arts. So, and obviously the Japanese wanted to learn what he had to offer, and they wanted to make it their own. And his nickname was Shoto because he was a poet, and so he was a Shoto. They called him Shotokan, and then they put kara means open hand. Empty hand. I made a mistake. Empty hand, which the style was called Shotokan karate, and also it was developed through years of training, obviously trials and error from different martial art forms such as judo and boxing. That's where the uniforms and the belt system came in. And obviously the throwing and the grappling and karate, and obviously the knees and the elbows and the low kicks were kind of very basic. Gichi Funakoshi only reached up to 5th Dan. Obviously his kids, pushed it on later and later, and obviously it kept developing. And now here we are with a system that is that incorporates weapons, kata, bunkai, and kumite, and just self-defense, which is our art.
Wow.
Beautiful. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, you were also an actor. right?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
As far as incorporating your martial arts, do you ever think of getting roles that will incorporate the martial arts that you know?
Of course. I literally just did Escape the Imitation. I think that was like a year ago. I did that. And then from an actor from there that I kept in touch with, we just shot a film like last week, a martial arts film, and of course I want to use my gift in a way I can inspire others. And obviously martial arts, I don't think martial arts is as big as it used to be in the 90s and the 80s and especially the 70s.
Oh man.
So I think.
Oh man.
So
you're right.
So
you're
now,
right.
Yeah. So just having martial arts incorporated in film, I mean, it's very popular in Europe, or or Canada or something, but it's not really popular in the U.S. So I think just bringing that edge, me bringing my style into the film, I think it will make a big difference.
See, Joel. You're a young buck. Let me tell you something. You said something very important there, that it's not as popular here, as it is, in the other places that you mentioned. But I'll tell you something. You're right. You're totally 100% correct. Back in the 70s and 80s, when I was coming up, we I hate to say it, we used to skip school. We used to play hooky. Go to 42nd Street. Go to 42nd Street, right? To watch the old karate, the old martial arts movies. Well, I think it was The Drunken Monkey, and all like that.
Yeah.
We watch all of that. We'd go crazy. I mean, we were big into martial arts. But we as, African-American kids predominantly growing up, we were more into boxing. We were more into boxing. But the martial arts was something that we also admired, because we admired Bruce Lee. Because we thought, and he is. I just not thought. This was a fact. Bruce Lee was a cool dude, man. He was smooth with his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just reminded you of somebody growing up in East New York, Brooklyn, the way he would talk sometimes, or Harlem, so to say. So we can identify with Bruce Lee. What's the other guy? The guy that passed away, Sonny Chiba, was another fellow that
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly, the brother. The only brother back in the day, there was another, I can never get his name. There was another one back in the day too, but people forget about him. But Jim Kelly, oh man, Three the Hard Way. People want to talk about Into the Dragon. Three the Hard Way is, we went crazy when Jim Kelly was doing the martial arts in Three the Hard Way. This is back in the 70s. My wife right here, I don't know if I don't think she's seen the movie. I showed it to her when we were, But no, martial arts was big. You're right. Back in the 70s and 80s. In the 90s, you have to like Wu-Tang Clan, if anything. You know what I mean? Probably brought martial arts to the front. But as far as and I noticed that you also a boxer. You know what I mean? And I have that in common. With you, I've studied that. I've boxed myself, and the thing is that you're still active, pretty much.
Very, very active.
See, I said pretty much. I was trying to downplay it because I didn't want to blow up.
I trained today and I trained yesterday. Before you called, I went to the gym, and then yesterday I sparred, and then I worked out, and then on Sunday I sparred and everything like that, and then I worked out.
That takes incredible discipline to be able, to do that and to continue doing that since you were 15 up until now. And that.
Yeah, and I don't even have a coach.
Say that again?
I don't have a coach.
You don't have a coach?
No.
You don't have a coach? You got to be kidding me.
Nope.
We got to talk.
Coach.
We got to talk. I'm not saying I'll do it, but we got to talk. Maybe I can help you out with that. I didn't know. We don't know these little things we don't know. But see, I'm going to flip the audience up. I'm going to flip them out right now. I said, I don't want to flip them up. I want to flip them out. And here's the thing. With all of these, the martial arts, the boxing, you are bona fide. I don't want to say tough guy because that's making what you do, that's belittling what you do. What you do is an art. You know, you're not out there to beat someone up and try to prove how badass you are, whatever like that. What you do is an art, and it's discipline, and it's working out, keeping your body right for yourself, right?
Working very hard.
It's working very hard at it.
It's therapeutic.
Exactly. It is therapeutic. My wife will tell you, she'll tell you, I'm not active right now, whatever, but when I get that good sweat going on with what I'm doing, it is therapeutic.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I'm going to flip the script on you right now. You also do ballet.
I've done it a couple of times.
See, now, here's the thing. Now, any listeners out there that are, you know, of my age, you know, that have watched football, so to say, of my in my age range, there was a football player by the name of I think it was Lynn Swann from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lynn Swann played wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he did ballet. And his thing was, yes, it's great for the movement, the concentration, flexibility, all three.
Core.
A lot of the footballers now even do training of bar, but it's called bar training, which is like a ballet-inspired workout. A lot of men do it, and it's very good for flexibility and things like that. So yes.
Mhm. How do you feel about doing ballet? Do you tell anybody that you date that, you know, I can box, you know, I got the martial arts and everything, but I also do ballet?
He said, I also do ballet. Now, I mean, they don't. I don't really talk about what I do. I let people talk for me, but obviously when I'm in a date, that's not the first thing I do want to talk about. But no, I don't really talk about I just talk about me going to the gym. I think, like I said, for me, like martial arts and boxing, that's kind of personal for me. That people don't you don't need to. You if you saw me now, I'm a big guy, so you probably wouldn't even know I know how to fight, and I wouldn't tell you.
I've seen your photos, brother. I think you know how to fight. I wouldn't even. Look. I'm a man. You know, I'm that guy, but I look at you, and if I'm somebody that's stupid, I would think twice about approaching you. Okay, I'm just saying that. I'm from where I'm at. Been a lot of places. No, you look like you can fight. Okay, you look like you fight. Fighters, hey, listen, how it knows the devil knows their own. So
that's true. You're right. You're right. You know, but I carry myself. In a way where I'm presentable. I'm approachable in a way. You know what I mean? But like I said, for me, I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm so angry, but like when I work out, I'm so calm. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps me. It calms me down. You know, it doesn't. I don't leave the gym feeling like I can beat people up. I feel like, all right, I'm good now. I'm calm. I can handle what I need to handle.
That's the wrong way to be. If you leave in the gym, right? That's not why you should work. Right? Exactly. You have the right attitude on that. Let me ask you this, though. You're acting, and now you have I want you to tell the people, you know, and we want to promote what you're doing right now. I mean, you have some new stuff out there right now, right?
Yeah, I have my personal training, my fitness brand business, Joe Karate Pro.
Say that one more time. I want them to hear this, because they should attend. A lot of people out there should attend. What is it again?
It's my fitness brand. It's called Joe Karate Pro. So if you're looking to get personal training, get in shape, you can come to me for group training or personal training, or you know, one-on-one. You know, let's get it. Champions Endure Seek Greatness. Be officially JKP.
Good. Do you have your email address you can get? Do you want to give that out?
If Instagram is Joe Karate Pro. my link tree is on the link on the Instagram. TikTok is Joe Karate Pro. My email is Joel, Joel Bunche, BUNCHE @gmail.com. If you're serious, I'll send you the website. You could book the consultation session with me. We figure out where you want to go, want to be, and if we're a great fit, we can move forward and get you to where you need to get to.
And all that information will be on, at the end of this page as well. We will definitely promote. This is what it's all about: promoting talent, promoting up and coming talent. You never know. Hey, listen, let me tell you, Joel. I see Joel doing some major stuff, and he's a very mellow, soft-spoken guy. I mean, honestly, I love speaking to you because you're just calm and cool and everything else, and you know where you're going in life. You know where you're going with this business, in this entertainment world. You know where you're going here. The thing is, I gotta ask, what do you see your biggest roadblocks being trying to break it within the entertainment business, with trying to break it, for yourself to be a known person out here? What are the biggest steps? What are the biggest stepping stones and roadblocks? Because the thing is that I'm going to ask. This is the question I'm going to ask to everyone, because whether you're black, white, red, green, and yellow, whether you're young or old, there's a lot of talent that gets looked over, and there's a reason why. But I want to focus on what you see from trying to get in. What do you think could be a stumbling block from you getting in that door? What are people not seeing possibly in you, that you're showing them, but they're not trying to pay attention to? That it should be a big... Go ahead. You can...
If it's... a roadblock personally is maybe it's just time. Maybe the gift is there. Maybe they want somebody else to have what I have, and maybe I just don't have the look that they're looking for.
Right.
That's really it. Everything else I got it. I'm gifted. I'm blessed. So it's just that's it really. No, nothing's holding me back. Number one, I'm not gonna allow nobody or myself to hold me back. So that's it. And people look. At the end of the day, I trust in God. You know what I'm saying? If this is meant for me, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna just continue putting in the work, and I'm just building the right people around me that's gonna see that. And because right now, this time, the good thing about this time and my generation is that everything is accessible. So I can kind of do it myself. Yes, I can do everything by myself. The only thing I do need, like, it's something that you said, so it kind of makes sense. It does make sense, to have that support, have that backbone, even though I'm pushing myself, but again, it's just having the right people. That's it. And I'm not willing. Maybe they want to figure it because of how I look, my background. Is he willing to do certain things to get to where he want to get to? And I ain't gonna lie, it's certain things, if they put me to the test, I'm not willing to do for a spotlight. Right. It's not that serious.
Would you answer that question right now? Would you answer that question?
Huh?
What are the roles that you would not play under no circumstance?
I wouldn't play a slave role. I wouldn't play a homosexual role. I wouldn't play a role that I don't like. I'd kiss a man or a doll, what I'm saying? Something that I'm like, I'm not, or I gotta be somebody that I'm not.
Yes.
Yes.
They are your morals, and your morals are your morals. It doesn't matter.
Right.
If, somebody else did.
Because the problem, no, you're right. But the problem with everyone, doesn't matter what generation, people. Right. People lose themselves trying to blend in with people that don't matter.
Exactly.
Like, I want to be so cool with you that I'm willing to put myself to the back to please you, and again, people are never pleased. You're just gonna hurt yourself at the end of the day, because you're just gonna be treated like trash. And I want one thing. I want, and I will have, is respect.
Right.
I may not be liked, but I want to be respected. I don't want to be liked by everybody.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You don't need to be. That's the thing with the culture in this day and age. It's all about likes.
Well, they say, there's a saying that goes, if you're liked by everyone, something you're not doing right. You know what I mean? Meaning that you're pleasing everyone.
Yeah, not being true
you're not
to
being
yourself.
true to yourself. And on that, I'm not gonna hold you on any longer, right? But what I'm gonna say is this: I deeply respect what you just said, and I myself, if I'm my wife, I mean, I don't, go out for roles myself anymore. But if there was something to come up, with a roles like you just said, no, I wouldn't participate in it because I wouldn't be true to myself. That's not saying I have any animosity towards people that would do that. I respect them and I love them as well. But for my own personal, just like you, my own personal, I would not do that. And we do, and this is one thing, whether people like it or not, with RPT Entertainment, the one thing we do is that we ask all of our talent. We give them the choice. We ask them, would you do this role? We don't just say, do this role. This is paying like $20,000, and this is going, this is going to be, international. Well, this is paying $50,000 commercial or more international, that, but you have to do this. You have to do something outside of what you believe in.
No.
Everyone has a choice, and we respect everyone's choices. What we don't respect is hate. We don't respect hatred. If if you're saying, oh, I hate this or hate that, no, that's different. But if you're not doing a role because it's not you, there's nothing wrong with that. No. And people have to get a grip and realize that you do have a choice in life, and you can make those choices. You should be able to make those choices without any negativity or negative slurs, calling your names or whatever. And I respect you, my brother. Okay. I respect you.
Because it's about your image, and
right.
I have a certain image, and not an image, but I just, like you said, morals and things, and also an image. Once you do those roles, then, like I said, if you do them, that's your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at nobody. If you want to do that, right, you can go ahead. But
right,
I just have a certain image that I want to keep. At the end of my life, at the end of the day, I want to be comfortable. I want to look back and say I was proud of everything that I did.
That's right. Amen. You want to be true to yourself. You want to be real.
Exactly, and to keep it 100, the same people that, you know what I'm saying, not everyone's going to be with you forever. So you going crazy, you know what I'm saying, for nothing, and those ain't going to be the people with you that are important. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you guys aren't important, or I'm not saying other people aren't important, or even, but some 10 to 15 years from now, who knows? I'm not. If everyone is cool, that's cool. If everyone's really genuinely connected with each other, know each other, that's cool. But things may happen. Some people is gonna rise, some people are gonna fall. And when it's like you and your wife. Like something may happen. I may care and love y'all, having my best interest for y'all, but it's just gonna be y'all two and your family that's gonna really be there at y'all worst and y'all best.
Right.
So you trying to please Warner Brothers when Warner Brothers is gonna replace you. It don't matter.
Will replace you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So why go crazy? Look, just be the best that you could be in the craft and the gift that you have. If it's for you, you go and get it. You kill it and be the star, and just know that nothing's permanent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, on that, and I agree with you. And I love that closing. I love that. I love that closing, man. Listen, Joel, we're with you. You know that already. this has been a pleasurable interview, and this is the inauguration of, you know, us doing this these interview sessions on RPT, you know, Entertainment Corporation YouTube channel. You know, this is great. All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Joel, this is great, man. I really enjoyed this. Okay.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you.
Great.
Take care. Stay blessed, and we'll speak soon.
Much love, yes, and God bless. All right.
God bless y'all. Thank you. Y'all too.
Take care.